Did you know that you can make your disposable e-cigarettes chargeable with USB like this, and you can charge it whenever you want? It is quite easy and also cheap to do so as well. Hi, a while ago I made a video about charging disposable e-cigarettes, and in that video I have used a regular lithium-ion battery charger with clips and attached the batteries on these clips and showed how to use it in your own projects. But I have recently realized from the comments that most people are using that video to charge their disposable e-cigarettes and reuse their own disposable e-cigarettes. Although it is perfectly fine to use a lithium-ion battery charger like this one with clips, and it's perfectly safe to do so, but I thought maybe another method would be more practical, because just using one and removing the cap from this side and charging it and installing that, well, it is a little bit unpractical, I would say. And I thought maybe just being able to charge it via the regular USB cable might be quite practical for this purpose, because removing the cap and installing that all the ways after your battery is depleted would consume a lot of time, and also, well, I don't think that's a really practical solution. And in the internet I have seen some people who were removing the batteries like this one and just attaching a regular USB, cutting it the other half and just connecting into the battery, and afterwards just connecting this side to the wall socket or something. Never ever do that, because it is extremely dangerous. What can happen is you are not only reducing the life of the lithium-ion battery charger, but on top of that it is extremely risky, because the lithium-ion battery can explode from that if you not monitor the charging. And to be able to charge a lithium-ion battery, you need a charging circuit, and definitely you don't have one in one of these disposable batteries. The best way to do is actually using a lithium charger circuit and adding it inside of these ones. To be able to charge a lithium battery, you need a charger module like this one. There are many variants like this ones, but I like this one because it is pretty small and it can easily fit in your disposable e-cigarettes. And as you can see, there are quite a lot of options. For example, this one, it is for micro USB, and this one is for mini USB, but I will go with Type-C connector because I have quite a few Type-C USBs on my hand already, and I would like to use the cables that I already have, so I'm just gonna order a few of those. And I bought a couple of these lithium-ion battery chargers, and I prefer the USB-C connections because I have USB-C cables, but you can actually buy any connection type you want, like USB mini or something. And well, you can buy a few of them because they are quite cheap, and to be able to use it you can just snap those and then you can use it like that. And it is quite a simple circuit. What you need to do is connect this piece to the battery and you are golden. You can just connect USB-C connection to your computer or any wall socket, and you don't need to worry about the safety, and your battery life will increase quite significantly. Well, it will be more or less like the batteries in your cell phones and such. And the way to install these things is quite straightforward. You just need to install these B- and B+ connections and solder them to your own lithium-ion batteries, and you are golden. And black side is the battery minus in this case, and red side is the battery plus. So you just need to install it. First, you need to get access to the batteries, and I recommend using a regular pliers. And you just need to remove the top sides, and this is the small filter. And for the bottom, you can just do the same thing, and you can just push it like this, and the whole circuit will be revealed. And to work easier, you should remove the sensor from here. I recommend using a tweezer, and you can just push it here like this. It is a little bit a tight fit, and sometimes they use some sort of glue or something, but it is easily removable. And then you need to work on this a little bit, because, well, these things are almost in the same size, as you can see, and there is no issue for these things to get inside. But, well, this USB-C connection should be outside of this cap, and I am just gonna cut this thing out and just install it here, so you would be able to charge it without removing the battery and cap, and you can just charge it whenever your battery is died out. So the charger circuit needs to get inside of the bottom cap, and to be able to do that, I need to cut it from here. And you can use any saw or something similar, but I have this driller, and I think, well, I will just cut it from this side and it will be fine. So it doesn't need to be precise, but you need to be careful about not cutting the housing for the sensor, and then you can just slide it in like this. And also, before doing the solderings, it is always a good idea to check if it is going to fit or not. So in this case, well, it is fitting quite nicely. After this step, we need to solder this B plus and B minus to the battery, and I will do it just in a few minutes and turn back to you. One of the most important thing here is coloring the correct poles, and of course, as I mentioned here, battery minus should be connected to the negative and black one in this case, and battery plus should be connected to the red side of the battery. And also there should be no open cable ends, because the case itself is aluminium and it can create short circuits, so just better be careful about this. I ended up using a plastic tape to hold up the insulation caps, but if your insulation caps are still holding some glue, maybe you don't need to do that, just it is a little bit of a protection. And then you need to install the sensor to its housing. It might be a little bit hard to install it like this. Maybe you can just remove the cap and install it like that way. And after that, you can install the charging circuit like this and install everything back to its housing. After you are satisfied with the PCB connection, whether it is sticking out like this or embedded inside, you just install the filter and push the cap a little bit, and it is connected, and you are done. It's ready to be used. But I like the PCB sticking out that way, so if you prefer the USB connected embedded, you need to cut the bottom cap accordingly, but this is fine for me. If you did all these steps correctly, then you should be able to connect a USB-C cable or whatever cable that you prefer. It also depends on the lithium charger that you have bought. You then just need to install it like this, and it will start charging, and you can see the charging status with the light. And basically, if you are using it daily, you don't need to remove the battery out and charge your e-cigarettes like that. And I hope you enjoyed, and if you liked it, don't forget to give thumbs up. See you next time.